years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married and I don't have kids. I just have one dog. And I love dogs. I love dogs and cats, animals in general. I have a degree in business administration and I work as a financial analyst. Okay, I think we are alive on YouTube. It's okay, Swelling.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, now I think I can start. Hi, hello YouTube. This is a Talk and Talk platform. Talk and Talk, it's a language platform where you can learn several languages like English, Spanish, French, Italian, and I think Mandarin, Germany. So here is a safe place to communicate. So if you want to practice your English, here is the best place because you will feel safe. It's a safe place. You can share your ideas. And we are not judging you, you can express. It's a place to talk. So feel free and feel comfortable to talking about your personal life, your professional life. We are here for that. And yeah, I believe that is that. Guys, I think we have too much people here, so I will split us in more rooms. But first, let me know if anyone here for the first time. Tem alguém aqui que é a primeira vez que está aqui na Talk and Talk, nas imersões?
Com você, sim.
All right. Anyone else? Tem mais alguém além do Vinícius? No? So, ok, guys. Eu vou dividir vocês em salas. Eu acho que cada uma aqui conhece um pouquinho já de como é que funcionam as imersões. Temos algumas regras, então não estamos aqui para julgar ninguém, né? Vocês podem compartilhar a opinião de vocês, falar sobre a vida particular, profissional, né? Isso é bem importante para que vocês tenham essa conversa mais fluida, para que vocês possam aproveitar mais esse momento. E sejam respeitosos com a outra pessoa que está falando, falem, se expressem, mas também respeitem o tempo do outro. E na outra sala, eu vou deixar duas pessoas aqui que são hosts também, e elas vão poder auxiliar vocês se vocês tiverem alguma dúvida. Porém, ali na sala também tem um botãozinho de Ask for Help, I believe. Acho que é um botãozinho de pedir ajuda. Se precisarem também, eu vou até a sala e ajudo vocês. Okay, so now I will do another difficult thing that is to split the rooms. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, you have to delete one.
Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I got.
I don't know, Mayara, are you there? Yeah.
I think she's having some connection issues.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let's wait because I don't know if she opened the rooms already. Don't think so.
I think she's opened the rooms, but
She's coming again.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Minha internet nunca desconectou na vida. Hoje ela resolveu desconectar. Oh
It's a
my
lot
God.
of emotions, Nayara.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Okay,
Hold on, let me see.
it's
Oh my
okay, Nayara, it's okay.
Sem emoção
Don't
não tem
worry,
graça.
yeah, don't worry.
Okay, let me see here. Let me close all the rooms and start again. Okay. Okay. Let me end here. I think now we'll work it. So please, if you receive the invitation, accept and have a great conversation, guys. Okay, I think
okay.
that's it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I think it worked. Oh, I'm so scared, and I didn't thought that I will stay like this. It's oh my God. Guys, about the first question, I would like to introduce yourself and tell me how you are feeling like right now, because right now I'm so scared. I'm nervous. I'm shaking. Like my heart, it's oh my God. It don't make idea how I am now. So I really would like to know about you, Vinicius. Introduce yourself and tell me how you are feeling.
Okay, my name is Vinicius. I live in São Paulo with my mother and she's husband. And I have a 26 years old. I go to do 26 years in the final of month. And I work with TI, an analyst support. I start to study English because in my area is very important to get up in the get up in cargos, nos cargos, subindo de cargo. And now I'm very nervous. Is the second immersion and I participated, but I never talk a most time with peoples. And every time and I need to talk with other peoples, I stay on very nervous. I don't know why, but dá uma suadeira, dá um nervosismo. Não sei se é normal, se todo mundo fica assim, acho que é mais vergonha, né? Mas dá bastante nervosismo.
Yes, it's like it's totally normal, because when I came here just like a student, I am a student, but I'm not a host, and now I am. So it's totally different, and I'm shaking and I don't know why, but I think it's normal because it's something new for you and your body feel this sensation. So yes, it's normal, but you overcome. You will become here more time and tomorrow and you feel different, so yes. Thank you, Vinicius, for your answer. And Renata, can you introduce yourself and tell me how are you feeling right now?
Of course. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, YouTube. I'm Renata. I'm 18 years old. I live in Serra, Espírito Santo, and I am really happy. I feeling amazing because I just went to university this week and it was an incredible sensation. I meet amazing people, so I'm feeling really good.
Oh, this is amazing. It's really good because we know that every day it's different. You know, sometimes we are like very happy about something and then we get sad. So this is the life. And but it's really good when something like awesome happen in our lives. So yeah, we need to celebrate the good things, right? Um, Andre, please
Oh,
introduce yourself and tell me if you are okay. I'm doing well, please.
come on, Nayara, you are doing great, and I am very happy to stay here in your first immersion. It's a pleasure to be here because I know it's your all your efforts to speak in English, and I admire you a lot. Okay, so just keep it going, and you will be a great hostess. I am sure about that. And about
Thank you.
me, I'm Andrea. I'm 46 years old. And I would like to say to Vinicius, just keep it going, Vinicius, because when I started here on Talk and Talk in 2021, it was so difficult for me because I am very shy. And now I am here speaking English. I'm still committing some mistakes, okay? It's okay. It's normal to commit mistakes. We are human, so it's the life. But every time that you are here, you will improve a little, okay? So just keep it going. That's it, guys.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Andrea. And well, I think we need to build this confidence, you know, because this it's not something that happened like with like a magic, no. So you need to practice every day, and you really need to want to develop your skills, like to talk and these things. So okay. When I feel like really nervous about something, I don't know if this happened with you, but I start to talk and I never stop, you know, because I'm so anxious about something. So I need to just be quiet and listen you a little bit because it's important. Guys, the question number 2 is, what are the common physical symptoms experienced by individuals with a fear of public speaking? Well, I can start answer this question because it's really difficult to me to talking about this because I have all these sensations, these feelings that we have when we need to speak for someone that we don't know, like a totally anonymous person, you know? So oh my God, I feel a lot of things like I get nervous, anxious, I start to sweat, and sometimes I forget about everything. My mind went blank, and I feel butterflies on my stomach, everything in the same time, you know? Stomach pain, and let me see, I start to shake, and oh, it's all the sensations that I can feel in the same time. So it's terrible, you know, because I know what I want to say, but I can't because my body get freeze and I don't know what to do. You know, it's difficult. So I need to breathe, okay, and just thinking first what I want to say and then to speak, you know, because I think this has happened with the most of people. They get so nervous that the thoughts in your mind mix it and like gets a messy inside your hand, you know. So yeah, I think this is terrible for the beginners, you know. This is not good. It's not good to feel like this, but it's normal, and we need this to overcome this feeling, right? And Vinicius, uh do you have these feelings like start to sweating? I think so
Yes,
because
yes. I start to sweat. I start sweat. I
yeah.
start shaking my hands. I'm nervous. My brain's frozen. I can't think in anything, and I stop. I stop anything I do, and I try to associate it, and I can't. The word stopped to me, and I frozen. I'm trying to elaborate my raciocínio, but I never can't. I eu continuo tremendo, suando bastante. I'm trying to get another words to make another sentence, but it's really difficult to me. I don't have a large vocabulary, and I try to make a sentence with the words I know, but it's very difficult to me, and ainda mais quando eu tô nervoso. Fica bem mais difícil.
Yes, and you say something that it's really interesting because I do the same. Sometimes I don't know how to pronunciate, I don't know how to say some words. And then I start to thinking about another word that I can express my feelings, but like they have the same meaning, but it's not the same word. And for doing this, I can improve my vocabulary and I can talk. I think this is the most important is to send your message like, okay, you can understand me, so that's right, and
Yes,
you're
yes.
doing very, very well.
Thank
Thank you, Vinicius. And what about you, Renata? Do you feel these sensations in your body?
Yeah, I feel it. But just to say something here, that I'm speechless, Nayara, because like you have been learning English since last year and like you communicate yourself so clearly. I am really shocked about it, really. And Vinicius, you're doing well. Keep going, as Andrea said. But about it, yeah, I feel the same sensation, and I think that's anxiety is terrible because you know you can do it, but the anxiety like stops you to do that thing. You spend a week just planning, just trying speaking to the mirror, for example, but then in that time you like stop, you se trava, and oh, that's terrible, really.
Yes, yes. Oh, this is but I think I don't know, sometimes I think it's important to feel these things, because if you are so confident in the first time, I think maybe you will seems like rude, or I don't know how I can say arrogante. I think it's normal. If you don't know how to do something, you will have this symptoms in your body, and I think people needs to be more empathetic sometimes, And yes, I totally agree with you. And what about you, Andrea? Let me know.
Yes, guys, for me it's difficult to speak in public. I don't know, now I can deal with this because I think I pretend so well nowadays, because I am shy. I am a shy girl. So every Monday, for example, when I have to host my immersion, I am very anxious, and I cannot show for you, but I am very anxious. It's like for the first time that I am hosting the immersion. But I don't know, I think this feeling sometimes it's good because, as Nayara said, if you are so confident, too confident, sometimes it can, I don't know, stop you because you start to think, oh, I am good enough. So I think we need to have this, yeah, this balance, to have some anxious, some anxiety, and my body, it's get freezy too. Sometimes I forget a lot of words. Yes, that's it, guys. But I pretend a lot.
Yes, I think there is a phrase that fake it until you make it,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's important. And yeah, I think as you, Andrea, because I feel I'm feel anxious all the time, but I think it's important to have this balance to control your feelings. And for do this, maybe it's good to do therapy, for example, if you need some help, to deal with your own feelings. And I do therapy because I think it's really important and helped me a lot. And yeah, I think it's totally normal, and we need sometimes these feelings. Guys, about the question number 3. Vinicius, can you read and answer this
Yes.
question for us?
How does the fear of public speaking impact your personal, professional, and personal life? In my work, I think is not to impact, because I work with TI and I'm not speaking I'm not speak so much with the persons, but in another areas, I really think is very important, because the speak dialogue with another peoples is a form to compreender, to understand the other peoples, and then solucionar and solve the problems. And I think it's very important to practice in another and all the areas, and depends of the is if TI, if personal personal recruits, or data, or medicine, is very important to practice. Another, além de te dar mais confiança, ajuda você até com a língua nativa, né? Eu tentei formular isso em inglês, mas eu não consegui. But is very important. Não importa se é em português, se é em inglês, acho que você falar em público te ajuda bastante.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And we need to, I believe that we need sell ourselves every day. Like if you want to get a better job and you need to do an interview, for example, you need to express what you want. You need to say about yourself, and you must to have this ability nowadays, because the companies are looking for soft skills, so it's really important to know how to have a clear speech, so yeah. Thank you, Vinicius. And what about you, Andrea? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Vinicius. I think we need sometimes we need to overcome this fear, even though you are a shy person or you have problems to speak. I think we need to face it, because it's very important when you can communicate well with other people, with your job, for example, and it's good to do a network, if you want to improve, for example, your job, find another one, I don't know, earn more money, we need to have this communicate. So we need to face this fear and go on.
Yes, it's really important. And sometimes I think people don't realize how much important is this habit, like to speak in public, and because sometimes they want a better quality of life for your family and these things, but they don't know what to do. And the first thing is to know yourself, to know more about yourself, because when you know your body and your feelings, you can overcome this fear that we have to speak and expose more yourself to the other person, because anyone will pay your bills. It's only you, so don't be scared to what I think when people get freeze when they need to speak in public, it's because they care too much about what the other people will think about me. They don't think about yourself, because I will develop myself. So this is the most important. I don't care about you, because I'm doing my best. I think it's important to be respectful, of course, but I think people need to put yourself like a priority in your life. It's a good way to start to unlock this speech speak with people, you know, to talk to people. And you, Renata?
I totally agree with you all, guys. And I believe that this fear of public speaking impacts in your not only on networking, but also like you can lose opportunities, new opportunities, things like that. And also, I believe when you lose this fear of public speaking, you can organize your ideas in mind better. I don't know, but I feel this. As example, when I write, also it that this happens. But when I I speak in public, this also happens. For example, when you teach some matter, any kind of topic, you learn from it, and also you make put your ideas in the place on the place, you know.
Yes, yes, this is totally true. Oh my God, this is happen all the time, and it's important to write the things, you know, because when you write, sometimes you can, like you said, you organize the things in your mind, and this is great. And because when we are talking about to speak in public, so if you prepare yourself first, is the I think this is the best way to overcome this feeling to, because if you are prepared, you feel, oh, okay, I studied for this and I do all the things that I need to do, and now I can go for this challenge in my life. So yes, I agree with you, Renata. This is amazing. Thank you for sharing. And guys, when I put this topic about the fear, no, the first thing that came to my mind was why we have this feeling, you know, why people are so afraid about the things, like the most of people at least. And I search on the Google, and I see things like this feeling is a way to protect, like a protective mechanism for our body, to protect us from dangerous things. Like we you know that if you put your hands on fire, your hand, you do something with your hand, you know, it hurts. So you have this fear, it's for your protection, you know, to protect you for something that is not so good. When you think, oh, I want to go to the gym, like last year I went to the gym, and I went like 9 p.m, was too late. And I think, oh, I go walking to the gym, but like it's in the dark, it's dark, and I feel afraid, you know, because it's so dangerous for us women walk on the street at night. So I think it's this sensation, like this feeling, fear, it's good sometimes, because we
Yes.
can, oh, I will think twice, and I think this is not good, you know. So yeah, it's just something that I searched, that I think it's really interesting. Um, guys, about the question number 4, Andrea, can you read and answer for us?
Yes. What strategies can be employed to manage anxiety before and during a public speaking event? Oh my gosh. I try to prepare myself first before the event. I try to keep calming. It's difficult sometimes, but I try to breathe, you know, relaxing a little. I try to stay in a place there is not so much noise, because it can keep me calm. What else? Yeah, and I think I'm trying to be confident, because in this time you need to be confident. And if something that it's going wrong, you need to just breathe, okay? Breathe and try to control yourself. And I think being a hostess here, it's helping me a lot on it, you know, control my emotions, because sometimes everything's it's waiting wrong, like Nayara could see today. So, but we need to manage the situation. So it can help me a lot. It's been helping me a lot because yeah, we need to face and at the same time we need to keep the control. It's very interesting, guys. That's it.
Yes, yes. Oh my God. My internet never disconnect. Like this has never happened, you know, but today was like the day to happen. So, and I see when I click on the button, I said, oh my God, what I did. Because I don't know.
You did great, Nayara. Don't
And
worry.
yeah, but I just say to myself, okay, this is my first time and everything's gonna be okay. You know? And what about you, Renata? What do you think about this question?
Well, I believe when you pass through a situation like that, you will think in another time, another way. Okay, I can pass through it, and that will be okay because I already faced this situation. Then it's all right. But I believe that breathing and keep calming, as Andrea said, is amazing. And also, taking little moments in our day, every day, is also important. Like practice meditation and things like that help me a lot. But also my the food that I eat during the week and practice exercise. I already practice karate. I don't know if it's karate in English, but all right. Uh, and I stopped it because of some personal things. But at that time, I felt so good. It helped me to feel calm and like after the treino, it was amazing. I feel that I could manage my week better and do the things in the right time, you know.
Yes, you say something that, oh my God, it's really important because sometimes people think that do exercise doesn't happen, that doesn't help in anything, you know, it's just like exercise or I don't know, drink more water can help you to feel better, you know, to speak. Because if you are not good with your body and with your mind, you cannot overcome the things in your life, you know. So it's so important to thinking about this because sometimes people say that, oh, I'm so anxious about my life, you know, I feel anxious about everything that happened, but this person are not drinking water, don't do exercise, don't do something that they like, you know, just to relax, just to refresh your mind. They are working too much, like alcoholic person. So yeah, sometimes I think this is a good point that you bring to us, Renata, because people say that it's how we can deal with anxiety, and we need to think about all these things that we involve our body, our mind, and our do exercise, for example, to be more healthy, eat fruits and vegetables, you know, these things, it's really important. Yes, thank you so much, Renata. And what about you, Vinicius? What do you think it's
Mm.
uh, strategies that we can employ to manage anxiety?
I try to breathe to relax my mind. And I try to gesture with my hands to relax my body. And every time I talk, I move my hands or I shake my dedos. Fico mexendo nos dedos para relaxar. And I try to stop for every moment or to any moment to organize my ideas and breathe and stop to one moment to relax, because when I try to speak or to a presentation things with are not prepared, I confuse myself. Então, I try to stop, relax, and organize my mind to continue to our presentation, continue to introduce the idea, or or I try to get up help for the people involve me or present to me, and I think so.
Yes, I believe that we need to catch the attention, and something that I think that can help is to create this connection with the other people. This is so important, because sometimes I'm here talking, but I don't pay attention about what you are saying. So I think this conversation will become a little boring, because we don't have this switch, we don't share ideas, we don't share our thoughts. So I think it's important to look into the person's eyes and see what they like it or don't like it, these things. I think it's important. And yeah, just sometimes just to keep calm and let the conversation or your speech fluid. You don't need to think too much. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, because I do this all the time. I think, oh my god, I'm not good enough, so I will not do this, because I'm so lazy and I can't do anything right. Like, I make a lot of mistakes, so I think I'm not capable to do anything in my life. So this is not a good way to to prepare yourself to speak in public. And you need to trust in yourself, and I think this is a good strategy when we're talking about to speak in public. You need to trust in yourself, and then the person can trust in you. So it's not the opposite. First you need to believe in yourself.
My
Great, great. Yes.
my boss
Sorry.
my boss tell me this one time. You need to trust yourself, because you can make another people trust you if you don't trust yourself. You have a convicção do que você está falando.
Yeah.
Mesmo que você não conheça o assunto, você tem que ter convicção do que você está falando.
Yes, yes. And well, I cannot agree more with you, because we need to believe ourselves, not only to saying about to public speaking, but to develop your life, to search about new things. And yes, it's so important to think about these things, guys. I don't know you, but I love to search and to talking about this. I think it's so important for our lives, because sometimes we just talking about get a better job and about our professional life, but it's so important to realize that we need to do these things, like to express more our feelings, to put your face, like to expose more yourself. It's important for you.
I agree.
Guys, I think well, I really want to know. First of all, I'm sorry for my mistakes. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, and I hope you understand. But I really want to know what you think about this conversation, how you are feeling right now, because in the first question was how you are feeling right now, and now I want to know if you have the same feeling as the beginning, or you are feeling something different. Anna, can you tell me if you are like how you're feeling right now, your body, what is the sensation?
Me? Or I don't know if I have another Anna here, but I think it's me. In the beginning, I was very nervous because I'm a kind of person that have a little problem of speaking with another person's, just not just not because I don't have the opportunity in a normal situations in life to talk with another person, but today I learned that it's common in the fear of speaking in public, and I'm not the unique person that um, have the feeling.
You are not alone. I have the same feeling. I think we all have this feeling. It's totally normal, you know. And oh, thanks for sharing. And let me see. What about you, Aparecida? How you are feeling right now? And what was the conversation for you?
No, right now I am very good. I am happy because the class was great. We talked a lot about this topic, and it was fun too, funny too, because we talk about some topics was is serious, but we need to talk about us and some situations we are complicated. But in general was great. The class was great. I'm comfortable now. I am comfortable.
Yes, and I think we build this feeling, you know, because in the beginning it's totally normal. You feel so nervous to speak. You are speaking in another language. It's not your mother language, you know, and I get so nervous when I need to speak in Portuguese. When I speak in English, oh my God. So thank you, Aparecida. And I want to know about you, Vinicius. Was like your first immersion with me, and I would like to know if you like the conversation and what you're feeling.
I like the conversation. It's very good to me. I learn a lot of things. I'm nervous in the start. I very nervous. I don't know why, because in another immersion, I talked to Aparecida about the food, and it's very fun. We talk about the couscous, and now I'm more calm because I think is normal to start to very confused, very embarrassing, and very nervous, but in the pass of time you're relaxing is flowing, is is to be fun.
Yes.
But now I'm calm.
Oh, this is great. So thank you, Vinicius. Guys,